Okay, let's start. Today, inshallah, we're going to continue, but I think we stopped in Unit 4. We stopped here. The last thing that we said is that how to use the irregular comparative and superlative form. You know the meaning of comparative and superlative form. When I compare between two things, okay? I need you, Thalith, just to look. There are many irregular comparative and superlative forms, but I just need you to have a look just at the ones that you have in your book. Here, well, far, old, bad, and good. Okay, this is the only thing with the irregular comparative and superlative form that is with you. Then we have here, I am on page 64. In Unit 4, page 64. Here, the only thing that I needed to pay attention to is how to use, how to know the comparative and superlative form. Yani, I can give you a question like this. A, oldest, and B, old, and C, older. Which one is the correct answer? This building is than the other one. So the oldest, old or older, send me your answer please in the chat privately. Very good, Jude and Haneen, and Zaina, and Safa, thank you. So the correct answer is going to be, this building is older than the other one. I'm not going to bring something really different. This is the only thing you should pay attention to. Another question, I would say, and A, and B, and C, and maybe D, small. Which one is the correct answer? This is the thing in the room. So is it small, smaller, the smallest, or smallest? Very good. Haneen, Jude, and Safa. Yes. Are you sure, Dana? This is thing in the room. How do I differentiate between comparative and superlative form? One thing, or one word, which is, let me show you. The word than. Yes, thank you, Jude. The word than, very good, Siba. The word than is the one that tells you if it's a comparative or superlative form. If it's kind of comparative, then you have two choices. Whether the one with ER at the end, yani smaller, older, bigger, or the one that I have more. If it's a long adjective, more expensive, more dangerous. Okay, if it was than. In the superlative form, if I know that this is a superlative form, I have two choices. EST at the end of the short adjective, which is the one that I add ER to, or if I can what? I add most before the adjective, the long adjective. And both of them I have to add the. And here and here, before the adjective, I should add the. This is the only thing that you should pay attention to in this page. Right. Then we have Yes, here we have vocabulary. And here the vocabulary after the conversation. Type. Then we had both and not only but also either or neither nor. هذا السؤال أنا أحضرته في الاختبار عندما كان لدينا اختبار الشهري. حضرته على أنه سؤال مقالي. طبعا في اختبار النهائي لا يوجد سؤال مقالي. So just a minute, let's revise on how it's going to be in the exam, if it's going to be in the exam. Both and not only but also either or neither nor. I will give you a question and see yourself. Okay, before we revise on the grammar itself, just see yourself on how it's going to come in the exam. I could say or, either or both and, or not only but also. Right. Send me your answer in the chat, please. Blank me, my friends went to the party. We were studying for the exam. Neither nor, either or, both and, not only but also. Very good, Jude. Here you have to pay attention to the meaning. Very good, Hanin. We were studying for the exam. What do you think, Thalith? Very good, Siba. We were studying. I think it can tell you something. I'm waiting for the rest. I just want to check if you know the grammar, if you can answer the grammar. It's going to be multiple choice, not the one that we have in the exam. Are you sure, Safa? We were studying for the exam. So, do you think that we went to the party? So the correct answer is going to be neither me nor my friends went to the party. Pay attention, Zainab. Neither me nor my friends went to the party. We were studying for the exam. Okay, if I stopped here, me, my friends went to the party, yes, you're going to be confused. But I continue the sentence and I said, we were studying for the exam. Okay, so we were studying for the exam. It can tell you that we didn't go to the party. So the only choice that means negative meaning, neither nor. Another question, I could say, What do you think? Both my sister and my brother playing together. What do you think? Very good, Hanin. Yes, very good, Zaina. And are you sure, Jude? Both my sister and my brother. Very good, Siba. Yes, Safa, very good. So the correct answer is going to be both my sister and my brother are. I cannot use is because as we said here both and تعطيني ماذا؟ الفعل plural as it says here both my father and his boss were the past of are. So they choose were because I have two people. The same thing. I have two people. Then I'm going to use are. I cannot use is. I cannot use was. Because both and لازم أختار معها الفعل للبلورال. أكتب الفعل بشكل البلورال. You think it's easy? Simple? This is how it's going to be in the exam. Just pay attention to something here, يا ثالث. In neither nor, if you remember, we said that the verb should the verb is affected by the word near it. يعني هنا لدي فعل، الفعل هذا يتأثر بالكلمة التي بجانبه. لا يتأثر مثل both and أقول oh my uncle my brothers خلاص أنا أختار الفعل في للجمع. لا، هو يتأثر بالفعل الذي بجانبه. يعني ممكن أقول لك هكذا. So مثلا here neither me nor my friends are playing outside. طيب تمام الآن الفعل are because I have my friends plural. لكن لو عكستها نفس الجملة لكن عكستها قلت neither my friends nor me. الآن كيف سيصبح الفعل are؟ Yes, very good. It's not going to be are, it's going to be is because it's only me. Neither me and my friends nor me is playing outside. Just pay attention to this one when you study neither and nor. فقط في neither and nor يا ثالث تتأثر الفعل يتأثر بالنون الذي بجانبه. Here because I have me and here because I have my friends, it's going to be are. Take a screenshot, please, if you would like. I'm going to erase this. On the same page, we have the second part, if you have your book. The second part is independent clauses with and, but, or, so, and yet. If you remember, I told you about this grammar is that it's about the meaning. It's really rely on the meaning of the sentence. Type. I will give you an example here. And tell me the answer. What do you think? She studied very well and then she didn't get the full mark. Very good, Haneen. What do you think, Thalith? She studied very well and then she didn't get the full mark. Very good, Jude and Siba. So, since no one now is answering, yes, Safa, very good. Here I have but. Okay, I didn't write yet in the choices لأني أعتبر أحيانا yet ممكن تأتي بديل ل but. So I prefer not to use it. So you see, I'm going to give you sentences that are very clear and you can tell the answer. مثل هذه الجملة بسيطة. You can tell that even though she studied very well, she didn't get the full mark. Give you another question. Okay, Ella. Okay, honey, don't worry. What do you think? I help my mother in cooking and then she allows me to go out. And also, but. Very good, Haneen and Jude. What do you think, Thalith? Yes, Safa, very good. Very good, Siba. I helped my mother in cooking, so she allows me to go out. So it means that there is a result after I did something, there is a result of that. لكن but لا but يعني يوجد شيء ممكن استدراك شيء لم يحدث okay لكن في so no it means that there is a result of something. Clear? It's going to be that easy. Very simple sentences that you can answer. You can take a screenshot if you want. I'm going to erase this. Then we had this vocabulary, and then we're done with unit 4. Expansion units are not with us, ya Thalith. You don't have to study the expansion unit. Him from 1 to 3. We don't have to study them. Here we have something very simple. I don't know if I have to explain this. Type. If you remember Thalith, here in unit 3, we are in unit 3, page 44. Here it talks about how to form a question in the beginning, how to form a question in the simple present using do and does. How to form a question. If it was they, we, you, and I, then I use do. If it was she, he, or it, then I use does. I think you are very familiar, right? Please tell me so we can skip if you know this. يعني بنفس طريقة لو أني سأحضرها في الاختبار ستصبح بنفس طريقة الكتاب. يعني I will write this and I will say, for example, and then is it do, is it does, is it are? So you're going to know immediately that the correct answer is yes, Jude. Yes, Haneen. Immediately, because I have the pronoun we, then the one that is correct with it is do. I cannot use are because I don't have verb with ing. So this is it. If I'm going to bring it in the exam, it's going to be like this. And then here we have the simple past, the same thing. The simple past, I cannot bring it as a question لأنه سيكون صعب عليك تعرفين هل هو الجواب يكون do مثلا إذا كنت أنا وضعت you أو سيكون did لأنه الفعل لن يتغير في النهاية إذا استخدمت did لن أضع له ed. So this is just a revision for you. يعني إذا كنت نسيت simple past with simple present, this is just a revision for you. But I'm not going to bring something يعني متكرر علينا 600 مرة. Yes, here also we have vocabulary. And here after the conversation, the future perfect and future perfect progressive. Do you remember them, ثالث؟ تفتكرون الخط الزمني الذي فعلناه؟ If you remember, I'm trying now to let you remember. طيب, how it could be in the exam. طبعا في الاختبار لما اختبرنا هذه القاعدة أنا حضرتها لكم سؤال مقالي إذا تفتكرون. قلت لكم label the first event and the second event. يعني اخبريني ما هو الفعل الايفنت الأول ما هو الايفنت الثاني. تفتكرون ثالث؟ هذا الجرامر كان هذا هو السؤال عليه. إني أنا أحضرت لك الجملة وقلت لك أخبريني أي الفعل الذي حدث أولا. طيب. If I'm going to bring it in the exam, it's not going to be like this لأنه لا يوجد لدينا سؤال مقالي. لكن, okay, pay attention on the difference between the future perfect symbol. طبعا هنا يقصد symbol. إذا لم تريد أن تفرقي ما بينها وما بين التي تحتها هذه future perfect symbol وهذه future perfect progressive. I just needed to know that after will have you should have verb 3. After will have been, of course, دائما ما بعد been دائما يكون ما بعدها verb with ing. Okay, we already know that the future perfect is the one that comes first. Future perfect progressive نفس الشيء, the one that comes first. خلاص, we already done that in the midterm exam. But now I just needed to know يعني هذه الأشياء إنه ما بعدها will have you're going to have you're going to have verb 3 and will have been verb with ing. I could ask you this question. And C, studying. So she will have been in schools for 12 years by April. Studied or studying. I think this one is very simple. You can tell that. What is the correct answer, Salih? Very good, Haneen, Jude, and Safa. So it's going to be, she will have been studying. Immediately, I see studying. Then it's going to be, I see been, sorry. So it's going to be studying. I can change, I can have the same sentence, but change it a little bit to be in the future perfect. For example, I can say, let me change it. She What do you think? She will have the book by the time we come. Finish or finishing or finished or finishing. Yes, very good, Jude and Haneen. What do you think? The rest? So it's going to be, she will have, yes, finished. Verb 3 of finish is finished. And here I have to use verb 3. I don't have been, I have nothing. So it's going to be finished. Ouch. Okay, so by this we are done with this grammar. Also here we have the vocabulary. How do I erase this? As I told you about the vocabulary, you should know the meaning of it. Yani rank, for example, it means position in an ordered group. Okay, so for example, this person ranks as the second person in the race, for example, like this. Type. Unit 2 here, Thalys, we've talked about the present simple, the past simple and the present perfect. Look at the differences between them. Okay, just know them. You don't have to study them. Just know that in the past simple, the exact time is given in the past simple, but in the present perfect, I don't know the exact time. Okay, the exact time is not known or it's not important. Where in the present perfect? Like in the past simple, no, I tell you the time, whether it's yesterday or in any other time. التايم expressions for the present perfect يعني اللي تخليك تعرفين إنه هذه الجملة في present perfect ممكن يقولوا yet, so far, ever, never, already, or anything. لكن غالبا هذه هي. هو أنتم أم أولى؟ أنا صراحة لا أفتكر. هل أخذنا قاعدة عن how long في الوحدات الأخيرة؟ I'm confused between you and أولى. أتوقع أنهم أولى. أخذناها صحيح؟ ليس أولى. How long I use it with been in operation? How long I use it when I ask about the duration of time يعني كم شيء أخذ وقت. Is it يعني مثلا هنا how long has the clothing store been in operation? It's been operation since 1975 or for 40 years. Okay. How long is a question about the duration of time? يعني لو كان الجواب بيتحدث عن زمن, then the question is going to be how long. What else? Here you have for and since. Of course, you know this information before. Since I use it for exact time. يعني مثلا أقول since yesterday, since 1975, since last June. لكن for أنا لا أخبرك بالوقت لكن أخبرك بالمدة الزمنية. For 2 months, for 2 hours, for a year, for a long time. مثلا. Here also we have the vocabulary and for the composition. Used to and be used to. If you remember يا ثالث, here we said that عندما أقول الفعل think. Okay, I will explain it tomorrow since we stopped here. It's very good. Type. I will explain it tomorrow. It's very simple. We've taken used to many times and be used to also. So we're going to leave it for tomorrow, inshallah. Do you have any question? لديك مشكلة يا حنين مع grammar used to؟ عاد أنا أشعر أنها يعني grammar جدا سهل. Don't worry, we can fix it tomorrow, inshallah.